Hey guys, I'm here to share my favourite holiday lip products with you. I bought a whole load to go with the collections that I got. Some things I just got one product, like the YSL shiny lip thing, and I do like them all, but I've noticed that there are certain ones that I'm going back to over and over again that are really stand out, either formula, colour, both, packaging, everything. And these are definitely the four that I've worn the most. I know I talked about ultra wearable the other day, but in the month of sort of the end of November, middle of November on, these are the ones that I've been wanting to wear bolder colours or more exciting formula. But I love all the other ones, don't get me wrong, but these are the top four. And then a reveal at the end of a brand new lipstick will make a total of 5. So the first, and I've tried to pick different formulas and stuff as well. They're not all just bullet lipsticks. So my favourite lip gloss is the Fenty Twisted one, the holiday one. You've got two shades, like a deep magenta-y gorgeousness and then a baby pink together. And somehow I've used this about 10 times, but the twisty pattern is still there. I love the gloss bomb. I'm not a lip gloss girl, so if I like a lip gloss, it's got to be hydrating, shiny, maximum impact, but not thick, goopy. I mean, look at that. It's a gorgeous pink. It's not as bold as it looks in here because the two colours are merging together. You can feel this one. You have to be in the mood. So I would wear it on a day like this when I've got my hair tied up. And it's really hydrating. It tastes and smells nice. It's got shimmer. It's got shine. As I said, it's cushiony feeling and quite thick, but it's not so sticky that you can't smooch your lips together. I actually really enjoy this, but as I say, I only really wear this when I've got my hair tied up, but I do that a couple of times a week, so it's fine. So I really love this, and it's so beautiful to look at when you get it out of your like bag or it's sitting on your vanity. Gorgeous. Everything will be linked. So okay, we're gonna sad times take that one off and do the next one. Please excuse the state of my foundation around my mouth. I'm like taking it off anyway. Okay, the next one that I'm really enjoying, and I wore this last night on my girls' night out with the full Christmas Chanel. Every time I use the Christmas collection from Chanel, which I didn't like when I first saw it, and I got the collection, I got the Diamond Dust Highlighter, the Cheek and Eye Palette, and 3 lip products, only one of which is a semi-regret. I really, this is my favourite of the 3, if I'm honest. But that palette, oh my gosh, the more I use it, the more I know how those powders are going to respond. I know where to put them, and it's getting better every time I do the look. And last night's look, I wore a purple top, and I really did a lot of the purple on the outer half of my eye, and I used the silver and everything. Anyway, I'm rambling, but that was just such a good makeup day. Anyway, so this is a Rouge L'Astray from that collection. I can't read the name of the colour because it's on here and it's tiny, but it's the pink one. There's 4 of them. Oh my god, I've got no hope of reading that. Rose Boreal, I don't know. I will link them so you can look them up. They're all still available. So this is a hot pink in the Rouge L'Astray, which to me is the most luxurious lipstick that Chanel makes. It's actually more luxurious formula than the crystal lipsticks that are like £140. 100% believe that. This has got some shimmer, like a kind of a blue reflect. I didn't like it when I first tried it, but I feel like then when Christmas comes around, you just kind of go with it. Look at that. It's a hot pink, but it's not crazy hot pink like my Charlotte Tilbury Velvet Underground. It's wearable. It completely coordinates perfectly with the pink in the palette, and it's just fun. Moisturising, can't feel the glitter. It's got shimmer that's sort of shifty, bluey, purpley, but it's really fun when you're wearing the Chanel palette or not. I mean, you just have to do quite a neutral eye if you're not going to use the palette. But I think the palette, the highlighter and the lip products really all come together to make a look that works. Fab. Okay, now the famous liquid lip from Dior with the sequin finish. Mine is in the shade Dazzle. There's a more neutral shade that I keep thinking about getting if they still, I think it's probably sold out, 100. And apparently that one just looks like a nice nude. And then the sparkle is more demure because it's a lighter lipstick. But I got this one, which is in the shade Dazzle. And what you do is apply the liquid lip. I mean, it looks quite dark and pink, but on my lips, which are quite pink anyway, it doesn't look too saturated or deep. Anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes because then I can make the magic happen. Okay, so you wait a while for the lip. It's a liquid lip. It kind of sets, dries down a bit, and then you smooch. And those sequins are kind of revealed. What I love about this is I find it not very drying. I find that when it fades, the lip product fades and you get a few shimmers clinging to the lips, but in a really subtle, chilled out way. Not like this, which is amazing, this Chantecaille crystal, lip crystal in pink topaz. This is really, really shimmery. And I've worn it a couple of times, but it's not in this top 5 because it's not particularly wearable for me. I found that the lipstick base sort of soaked into my lips because they're quite dry, and I was left with what looked like a shimmery eyeshadow on my lips and quite a lot of fallout around here. So it needs to be like topped up, maintained, maybe tidied up around here. This is just, once it's there, it kind of, I could go out for lunch and it would still be on after the lunch. And that sparkle is actually, I think, I'm trying to get close enough to the camera, but subtle and wearable. And you can't feel it. It's a bare lip feel completely. Okay, now we're on to my favourite lipstick of this holiday season, and quite possibly my favourite lipstick of all time. It wins on all fronts. The formula is creamy and hydrating and luxurious. The packaging is out of this world with that design in those beautiful colours of the buildings and the macarons going up to the fountain. And I don't know, it's just a thing of beauty. This is the Clé de Peau holiday lipstick. I don't know the name of the shade. Again, can't read these labels. I will link all these lip products. It's just the detail. Even here, the little Pegasus horse thing is etched. And here's the shade. This is a shade that I have been like dreaming of all my life, inventing in my head, if you will. Now, a lot of people are calling this a soft red. Some people, it looks pink. Some people, it looks rusty. And some people, it looks like a kind of a terracotta-y soft red. On me, it pulls kind of soft raspberry. And I'm glad about that because some of the holiday releases, like this one from Gucci, pulls very rusty on me. And on other people, it looks pinky. Go figure. But it's just too... It's matte for a start, but it's very saturated. And if I go full opacity with it, it seems to drain all the colour. And you just see my mouth and everything else looks kind of sallow. I need a bit of that pinkiness or something to brighten me up. This is just... What this is halfway between a bold lipstick and a neutral lipstick for me. The formula is so nice. The shine is so nice. Not sticky. Hydrating. I feel put together and pretty. But I don't feel like extra. Like I could literally wear this with no mascara, no makeup and messy hair. And it would look really nice. I just love it. It is my favourite lipstick of all time. In fact, I love it so much. I have bought a backup because that is not refillable. And it's not a permanent shade that they've just put in Christmas packaging. Once it's gone, it's gone. And I found last week it online. I would link it if it's still available. I don't think it is. And it had like 20% off. So I've bought another one and it's sealed in the box and it's coming out when this is used up. Because you've got 2 years once they're not open. And then finally, we have a reveal of a new lipstick. The ultimate Christmas red lipstick in a lovely formula. And it's from Celine. This is the recent launch from Celine. The Rouge Celine satin lipstick in number 1 Rouge Triomphe. Came in this box. It also came, I bought it in Harrods, in this bag, in which the lovely lady there gave me a sample of it with a lip brush, a beautiful Christmas Celine Triomphe logo chocolate lolly that I'm saving, and I nearly bought, I was torn between this fragrance that I really love from Celine, in either a refillable travel atomizer that I could put in my bag or just a big bottle of the perfume. And I was umming and ahhing, and I decided that to buy myself that at Christmas when I bought myself some other goodies is outrageous. So she just gave me 2 samples of Parade to tide me over. What a lovely girl. What beautiful service I received. And I was happy to buy my lipstick. This was £62. It's refillable. And in January, there are going to be lots of new colours. She showed me all swatch cards. A whole load of colours. I don't know if they're all satin like this or if some of them are matte. So the lipstick comes in this beautiful velvet sleeve. It's a high shine gold finish, which we're going to compare in a minute to another luxury makeup case. It's just beautiful. It says Le Rouge Celine around the band on the middle. It's like a hexagonal, dexagony shape. It's got the Triumph logo on the top. This feels like a real luxury lipstick case. The magnet is really strong. It's key for me. You can put this in your bag upside down. That lid is not coming off. And inside you have a satin lipstick with an incredible formula in the most classic red that you can imagine. What I love about this formula and this colour, well, they've tried to create a lipstick, and I think they've succeeded, that balances some warm tones with some blue and neutral tones, so that it pulls different on everybody, and everybody can find their ultimate classic red. So I'm just actually going to apply it off camera because I need to use a really close mirror. Okay, so I've lightly dabbed it onto the lips, kind of like this. It's a very firm bullet. It's not an overly creamy, like some lipsticks where you couldn't, one swipe and you're getting loads of colour. It's a firm bullet. It's also got a nice sharp angle at the top so you can kind of line if you want. I'm not really a lip liner girl at the moment. I'm much more that blur lip thing where you don't go to the edge, and then when you blot, you get an undefined edge. I find that softer and more youthful. So this is just blotting for almost that lip stain effect, which is lovely, and you can't feel it. Or you can go in with a bit more, still not going crazy, just kind of blot. This is, you know, a lot of people are scared of reds, including me. It's firm, so you can smush your lips, but you're not going to, it's got the grip, so it's not going to really feather or travel outside the lip line. It's not too goopy, which I like. And then you can go full. What I like is when you build up this compared to a red matte. I've always favoured mattes with bold colours, but this is the exception to that rule. So that's about as bold as I want to take it. But it remains luminous and almost translucent. Not translucent, but it looks great when you build it up. Whereas I have Velvet Ribbon, the matte one from Lisa Eldridge, and I just feel like it's very shocking and maybe makes me look a bit washed out. This is a really similar shade, but it's flattering to the skin, the teeth, wakes up my whole face. I felt kind of dull and a bit run down on Monday in London. My makeup was okay, but fading a bit. My lips had really faded. I tried this on and it just made me feel great. I mean, I'm going to leave this one on now at the end of this video. And as I said, that formula, it's a sweet spot. It's not drying, but it's got that grip, that cling. It sits very close to the lips, so you've got a very thin amount of product there. It's not, you know, like this, because you don't want that. You don't want a super emollient, creamy formula with a red, because it's going to kind of get messy. It doesn't seem to get on my teeth. It's just, and it's so luxurious, the case. I can't wait to get some other shades to pop in here. This is the Rouge Experience from Lisa Eldridge. And for me, I don't really love this case. I've said this to you before. I love the lipstick inside it. I'll continue to enjoy it. This is very heavy. I do like that it's not a full shine on the gold. But for me, this magnet is just too weak. It's just not. I keep finding it open in my bag. This is just stunning and worth every penny of the £62 for me. And I can't wait to try maybe a more nudie, neutral colour. So those are my favourite lips, just to run down. Cream of the crop, favourite, the Clé de Peau. These will all be linked. The new Celine, a Christmas red. The beautiful Rouge L'Estray from Chanel. The, where is it? What do we have? The sequin from Dior. I love this so much. And then from Fenty, when you're in that really shiny, glossy mood. And this is just so fun. Look at it. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I'm really enjoying playing with those. Honourable mentions that are not holiday releases, but I'm really loving. This is an oldie but a goodie, and I just love the colour at the moment. This is that Natasha Denona one, and it has I had a face palette to go with it, and this is in Rouge Berry Pop. It's just a lovely, deeper, more kind of berry red, and it's similar texture in that I can like put it on really subtly as a lip stain, blot, 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 or build it up. I really love that lipstick so much. I didn't get it when it released. I got it recently. And then the Dior holiday shade that I got, which is Valerian Rose, I will wear. It really goes with the cheeks and the eye palette, but I prefer this in the same formula, Peggy Taupe. It's just a bit pinker and it translates a bit softer on my skin tone. I've been wearing that with the Gucci holiday collection. And then finally, these came out, I think in late summer or early autumn, but they are literally exquisite. These are from Givenchy. I've got two. The packaging is gorgeous. It's like black leather with silver. And this is the Rouge Interdit satin lipstick. I have 231, which is a kind of raspberry pink shade. Lovely at the moment. When you're not in a red mood, you're in doing more of a pinky look. That goes great with some of my Dior holiday makeup. And then I got like a more everyday shade, 111. And the formula on these is outstanding as well. They really are gorgeous lipsticks. So there you go. All my favourite recent lips. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.